Hey guys, it's jjaaxxthelegend here, and today I'm here with another Minecraft redstone tutorial. And in this week's tutorial, I'm going to be showing you guys how to build a super efficient and super easy Minecraft blaze farm that uses a slime block machine. And you guys might be wondering, how does it use that? Well, I'll show you in just a bit. But before I show you that, let me show you how efficient this farm is. Now, this is from me legitimately just building this area, and you can see I've already got loads and loads of blazes in here, just from AFKing here, basically just decorating this area with a few cute blocks. As you can see, if I kill them, I'm going to get loads of XP. Hop into survival, you'll be able to really see that. 13 levels. Boom, I'm almost at 14 already. And again, if you have sharpness and or looting on your sword, you're going to get that even faster. This is without any enchants, and I'm getting 4 blaze rods from there, and I've got 2 from there. This is without any killing prior killing. And there we go, I'm on level 15. So this is an excellent AFK, not an AFK farm, an excellent XP farm, and an excellent blaze rod farm. So let's head up and have a look at how it works. A lot of you guys will be familiar with the classic pathfinding way of blaze farms. That is where blazes will spawn here. They will look for a way to a solid block, because this will all be glass, and they'll fall into, say, a pit. Now, there have been loads of bugs with this in the recent updates, and the fix for that in efficient blaze farm is to use this awesome slime machine blaze farm. And as you can see, that was perfect timing. The slime machine comes over and pushes them all across, and as you can see, they will slowly push each other with a hand by the lava into the hole to be killed. So it's super efficient and super easy to build. Now, disclaimer for the Bedrockians. I'm going to call you guys that now, or the Bedrock players. This farm will work on Bedrock, but you do need to build a different type of flying machine. That does include moving the redstone lamps around to match up with your observers. But if you do that, then you guys will be set as well. Before we get onto the tutorial, actually, you guys will need to know what you need to build this awesome farm. The materials you need will appear on your screen now. You'll also need to find a blaze spawner that is preferably in a closed area, but you can do it in an open area. Alrighty, so I am now at my blaze spawner, and as you can see, I've got it all prepped up. Now, the way you do this is come around, find your blaze spawner in one of your nether fortresses. As you can see, I found one up on one of these staircases. Then you want to kill the blazes that spawn and quickly place loads of torches all around. Now, when building this, you will get a few blazes spawning, so I suggest maybe bringing some fire resistance, or maybe not worrying too much about armor. So maybe we'll put some iron armor on, so if you lose it, you're not too worried about it. If not, you need to just be really careful with your lives. And as you can see, a blaze just spawned there, so obviously I need a torch there. So you can do a bit of trial and error there. Okay, so this is where it gets a little bit tricky, because we got to break some blocks to build this farm, but then we also have to place those torches so blazes don't spawn. So coming from the middle, we're going to dig another 2 blocks out, so it has a total of 4 between the wall and the spawner on all sides. So 1, 2, 1, 2. You need to add a block there for the ones like that. And again, add in some torches. Now you want to break all these blocks in between so you make a huge square, like this. And also make sure to do it on the side where the staircase is. So as you can see, if I place another 2 like this, I've got 1 too many. So I'm going to be actually placing blocks on this side. You might have something similar to this. Now, if you are building this on an open blaze spawner, one that has open nether around it rather than closed like this, you'll have to place blocks instead of breaking them. Remember, break it up all the way up to the top like this. So there's 2 blocks between the spawner and the roof like that. And again, remember to add your torches, because otherwise you'll get some nasty spawning. Let's quickly do this. As you can see, these blazes are only spawning maybe 1 at a time. And that means I need to put some torches over here. They are pretty easy to fight off. So I've now dug out my area, as you can see. Got a hole there. I've placed torches on all of these blocks. Now, blazes can spawn in a light level of 11 or above. So as you can see, light level of 13 on all of these blocks. You can press F3 if you're on Java to see this. If you're on Bedrock, sadly, you cannot see the light level. Okay. But if you're on bedrock, I suggest just placing torches everywhere. And if a blaze spawns somewhere, place a torch where that blaze spawned. Okay, so now we have this. We want to come down to each of the corners and dig 4 blocks down. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. A hole here, so let's just fill this up. Now you wouldn't necessarily have to fill up this hole. You could just leave it like this because we are going to be digging this out. So 4 blocks and then 1, 2, 3, 4. Now we are going to be connecting all of those just by digging straight across. And again, we will want to add in some torches. Now we're not going to be digging out this platform here at the top because this will stop blazes from spawning. We need to add in some torches here as well. Because remember, level 11 and above. And that is actually quite high. You have torches on basically every block. So I think that's the safest way. Well, this should go down 4. If you have a hole like this, don't worry, just fill that in. Now dig directly under this platform by 1 block. Like this. So you're not actually breaking the platform itself. So you're going to have a floating platform in this huge cube. Okay, so this is what we have. You can see there are no blazes spawning at the moment because we're being super safe here. And we've got our giant platform. Now there should be a total of 4 blocks between the spawner and the ground. So including this one. 1, 2, 3, and 4. So perfection. So now we're going to go to either side. So we want to go to one side, like say this one here. And dig 2 blocks forward like that in the middle. Do that on the opposite side. So no matter which side it is, as long as it's the opposite. Boop, boop, opposites. Then we're going to dig this out. Like this. So 2 blocks high, 1 block in. Again, we can fill this up. Blocks. Now you don't necessarily have to fill this up again because we're going to be digging further back. But just for the sake of ease of looking at it with me breaking, I'll be filling it up. Now you want to dig this another 3 blocks back. So you'll have a total of 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Like that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1 too far. There we go. So a total of 4, so that's an extra 3 blocks back because we already had dug in 1. And that is all 2 blocks high. Both sides. So 1, 2, we go 1, 2, 3, 4. So we need to stop there. As you can see, if you're doing this in the open, it does get a little bit more confusing, but I'm sure you guys can do it. This wall up because we are going to be going a little bit higher than 3 blocks a bit later on. So as you can see from our main wall, 1, go out an easy to count block. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 on both sides directly in the middle. 1, 2, 3, 4. You can see 4 blocks. Ooh, didn't place that last one there. So now we're going to grab out an immovable block. That's like furnaces, chests, smelters, obsidian, terracotta would work. Well, not actually terracotta, glazed terracotta will work. Any block that slime doesn't stick to. Could even be honey. And you want to place them like this, going right along this base aligned with your wall. Oh, I missed that side completely there. Okay, now you want to do that at the top again, so there's a 1 block gap. So you want to break some blocks and then place them back. Like this. Now, if you want, for decorative reasons, you can add an immovable block there, but you don't actually need it. You can just leave that there as so you're super resource efficient. But I definitely suggest on both sides adding a little bit of a pathway to get back into that little room. Like this. We'll be filling this up later. Or you can add a door onto it, so if you need to, you can get in and do some maintenance, which is what I would do. Now, behind these obsidian things, either one, come to the middle of our thing. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4 on each side. 1, 2, 3, 4. And break a block 2 high up. And break 1 more block in like this. Now, go out your removable block and a redstone lamp. And place your removable block, then a redstone lamp, like that. Now, on this side, you want to do the same thing. So let's go over here, but you want to move it one block to either the left or the right. So let's move it to this side. So again, movable block, redstone lamp, one block off of the middle. Now this is to activate our flying machine. So let's clear out some space to build that. We're going to be clearing out a few more blocks at the top. I suggest clearing maybe 2 blocks up, just so you can move around and build this flying machine easily. And you can clear more, and you can clear 1 block less, so you can clear another, so you can only clear 3, but it makes it a bit harder to build because you don't have as much space to move around. So I definitely suggest clearing at least an extra 2 more blocks. Okay, so now I'm on the side with my redstone lamp in the middle, and as you can see, I put a button up here just for testing sakes, to make sure my redstone lamp is working. No, just to test the flying machine later on. And to build this, you're going to need an observer, 2 observers, some slime blocks, some sticky pistons, some movable blocks like planks or netherrack, and that's about it. Now make sure you have slime blocks and not honey blocks, because they actually have different properties when it comes to flying machines. Okay, so now let's place an observer on the redstone lamp like this, with a slime block directly behind it, with a piston facing into that slime block. You will need to place a temporary block here to do that. Okay, now place a piston facing towards your redstone lamp on the other side. So if your redstone lamp is on the opposite side, maybe over there, you will need to place this piston on the opposite side, if that makes sense. So like that, place a slime block directly in front of that, and then place a observer like so. So you want to place a 1 block gap between the slime block with a block, and place an observer like this, so you can break that block. Now to test that this machine is working, just press this redstone button and it should go flying across. Right now, it's kind of inaccurate. It's only sweeping down the middle. It's not getting these sides. To fix this, we're going to come over here and add a few slime blocks to each side, so it's 1 block off touching the wall. Then on that last block, we're going to add our block of choice, and I'm going to be using warped and crimson planks. As you can see, if I cause a block update here, by turning the redstone lamp on, boom. It is across, and it would have swept all of them into the holes right now, which we are going to be putting in next. To dig these holes, you want to come over to each side directly in front of your obsidian and dig a total of 3 blocks down. 1, 2, 3, like this. And as you can see, I've got a bit of open nether here, so I'm just gonna have to. Oh, I'm in lava. I'm just gonna have to place a few blocks. I started to panic. Place a few blocks. Total of 3 blocks down, like this, just going directly across. Now come to the center, you can see with my clearly marked block, and dig another 3 blocks down. 1, 2, 3. Undo this on both sides. Now grab a sign of either warped or crimson so it doesn't burn. Put it above that hole. Then on both sides, put a lava bucket like this on each of the corners like that. Then it'll flow towards the middle, but won't actually hit there. So really, theoretically, so say I'm a blaze light, what's going to happen is the flying machine's going to come across. I'm going to go, oh no, and I'm going to be pushed into this lava. I'm going to be ever so slowly pushed into this hole here, which is going to be our killing hole eventually, but we're going to be adding that later. Now let's work on our hopper clock system. Now this system can really be placed anywhere you like, as long as it's not inside the blaze farm. It can be placed on the roof, like above that, to the sides, behind one of them, but I'm going to be placing it back here, behind this wall here. So I'm going to come 1 block back, and I'm going to dig out a 5x5 area. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm just going to come a few blocks back like this. Doesn't need to be exactly 5x5, but just dig out a good space that allows you to move around like this. And remember, of course, make it 2 blocks high. So that, as you can see, now got a good space, and it's time to build the hopper clock. Now, what this hopper clock does is it tells that to go flying and that to go flying across. Tells it when to go vzoop vzoop and sweep the blazes. Okay, to build this hopper clock, we're going to be starting by coming to the back of our room and placing 2 hoppers going directly into each other like this. And 2 pistons diagonally, one in front of them, with a redstone block on one side. Now place comparators coming out of each of those hoppers, going into a block, with a piece of redstone next to it. Like this. Now, neither of the hoppers place 2 stacks of any block, and you can see the opposite hopper will be moved across. The block will be moved across to the opposite hopper. So I've placed in this one, so it's in that one. Now place 2 repeaters coming out of that first redstone block, and 2 pieces of redstone dust coming out of the second. Now bring this redstone, using redstone, all the way around to the side, and then put it on top of our redstone lamp, like this. You can do this in a nicer way if you want to, but I'm just going to be breaking it like this, because it's the most efficient and effective way. If you do run into some issues with needing a repeater, feel free to add one like that. Now we're going to do the exact same on the other side, except we're not going to come out one like that, because that would not be good, because that means they're both activated at the same time. We want them to be activated at different times, so we're just going to come directly to the opposite side. And then just come right across. Right here we'll experience a block change, and the sweeper will be swept across. Let's see if we'll need a redstone repeater. Oh, we don't! Look at that! We don't need one! We are 1 block off needing a redstone repeater. Look at that. That's amazing. I totally calculated that. Okay, so now we have that done. Now, while building, this can be a little bit annoying, it constantly moving across, so I suggest just breaking both pieces of redstone here and here, and that'll stop any block changes happening. Okay, on to the next part. Now, come to the exact center of the farm, which is right here, so directly under the blaze spawner, and dig a total of 6 blocks down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let me just double check that's in the center of the farm. And it is. Okay, just like that. Then come directly forward to the sides where you've got your killing chamber, and you should be aligned with them. Oh, there's a lava pocket there. Hopefully that doesn't happen to you, because that was incredibly scary. Just like that. You can see I'm fully aligned with my killing chambers. So these killing chambers, we want to be 1 block lower, so we're going to dig 1 block lower, like that. And then we're going to be digging 2 blocks to the side. You can make this bigger if you want to, or you can make it smaller, but I like to just have a little bit of wiggle room when I'm wiggling around here trying to kill blazes. Oh my goodness, lava. Why is there so much lava in the nether? It's not like it's made for lava or anything. Okay. Again, I like to do this 3 blocks high, because then I can have a little dance party and not bump my head. I'm also going to change this floor to a nicer block. So now we're going to grab out a hopper, chest, and a chest, and a piece of carpet. Well, I was about to type in a piece of carpet, any color, and a slab of some sort. We're going to be placing a hopper here that goes into a chest here with a piece of carpet on top of it. So let's do that. Chest, hopper, carpet. Now you can do it this way, or there's the other way of doing it. You place a hopper going into the ground with a chest like that, which is more compact. But who knows, maybe you like the chest sticking out a bit, but I like it like this. So let's do that. Again, with a piece of carpet on top of it. Now we're going to be using the slabs to place 2 blocks there and 2 there. Just like that, so you can whack the blazes and kill them and get all of their good loots. So now I suggest building a little staircase up somewhere. I suggest digging up like this, maybe having a fire resistance potion on you just in case. Oh, well, that's not good. Dug next to my farm. Or you could do a ladder up or anything like that. Now, I didn't actually break any redstone, so that's quite convenient. And then I'm going to dig the side a little bit and go up. There we go. So that's my way of getting in and out of my farm. A little bit of a ladder there. Okay. So now, it is time to activate the farm. Now, this is a bit scary. It's a little bit scary. But I'm pretty sure you guys can do this. So, number 1 rule. I'm going to be doing this in survival with you guys, basically. And I'm going to be wearing some netherite gear, so some decent gear. Now, I'm confident in wearing this in survival. Well, I would be. Because 1, it doesn't burn, because it's netherite. And 2, it protects you a ton. And of course, I'm going to keep a sword on me. I'm also going to have a good pickaxe. Now, I'm going to be enchanting this. Enchanting this pickaxe with efficiency. Now, you don't have to have the highest efficiency, so I'm just going to do it with efficiency 3. So as that, I like to bring some golden apples. You will only need maybe 3, maybe even a fire resistance potion. Fire resistance for 8 minutes, that's plenty. You probably can use a 3-minute one if you want to. Okay, so now let's hop into survival and activate this farm. So, The easiest torches to break will be these ones here, because you can legitimately just break the blocks underneath them. As you can see, we have clear ways of getting out. But before we break these torches, we got to fill this hole up. So you need to grab some sort of block. You can even just place this top block here. So I'm going to run over here, break a block, come back, and pop it there. So now we filled that up. Now again, you can put doors here. You can fill it up. You can do what you please. I'm going to be giving myself a door of some sort. In case your door will work. They're quite netherish. And I'm just going to be placing them there like that. Okay, so now it's time to get ready to run. Now, if you don't leave those doors in, I suggest having a hole to get out with some scaffolding leading up to it or something like that. But to do this, you want to run around and break these torches. Now, you will get the odd blaze spawning, and you will lose the odd torch to the lava. And you want to make sure you don't fall into that lava. Like this. As you can see, I heard a blaze spawning up on the platform. They don't see me yet. Now, I'm going to be drinking my fire resistance potion now, and going ahead and just breaking all of this. Like this. Now there's a blaze. Now I'm going to try and stick under the platform so the blaze doesn't see me. I'm also going to try and slowly break the torches on top of the spawners that I placed. And also, if you move around enough, they are very likely to miss you. They aren't the best aimers. Just like this. Run. Okay, so now this is where you would eat a golden apple if you took damage. I surprisingly didn't take that much. And then you'd go back in and try and quickly break this fire. It is very crucial that you break any of that fire, as it'll cause light, and it might light up the area too much. I missed a torch. I have to go in and get that. Maybe I'll go on the other side. They're all around there. Oh, that side is above lava. I can't reach. I got it. Run. Okay, as you can see, there's lava, there's fire there, but that will be put out when my machine goes across. But if I cause a block up, that fire will be put out by the machine pushing across. But if we go back into creative, you can see that I got all the torches, all the holes are filled up. Left the torch there on the ground. And there is no fire. As you can see, the blazes are sitting there just waiting to be swept across. And once this moves across, which it has a few more blocks to do, 28, we'll speed up this process a little bit, just so you guys can see. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You can see the flying machine will push them across, straight into our lava pit. Now if we head back down to our killing zone, which we made the staircase earlier, we are free to whack them. Now that was just after like 5 minutes of not even AFKing there, getting the torches, and I already got like 5 blazes there. So if you AFK here, you get loads of blazes. So, that's going to be the end of this video, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed. Please leave a like, comment, and remember to subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you guys later. And remember, stay carbonated!